remember, zoom into my belly.
Oh, you can see your beard on the camera.
Can you?
Yeah, quite visibly.
Oh. So welcome back everyone to Finding Forex, helping you guys find your way around the currency exchange market. Within this video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys my best tips on how to complete the FTMO challenge. Last week, I finally completed it. I've got my verification. Next week, I'll be trading on a live £10,000 account. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to share my thoughts and experiences with you guys to give you tips on how to complete it. Not only is it just good for the FTMO challenge, but it's also good for finding some profitability within your own trading system outside of the FTMO challenge as well. So we've got a lot to discuss within this video. So without further ado, let's jump into it. But before we begin, if you guys are new, make sure you're subscribing to the channel because there is going to be so much free content coming to this channel. I've already got a couple of beginner videos out. I plan to do a whole lot more, and I'm also doing a giveaway of £100. If you want to enter that, all you have to do is like the video and subscribe to the channel and you are entered. Also, I would just like to point out, normally in the intro, we try to do something funny. This time, I was trying to take the mickey out of my own weight. That went a bit off script, and then you started taking the mickey out of my appalling shaving. So I do apologise for that. You guys are now going to have to sit and watch me for the next 10 minutes with a dodgy bit of beard. But it's fine, because I'm teaching you some good ways to complete the FTMO challenge. So the first way, and one of the best ways I should say, to complete the FTMO challenge is use stop losses. A lot of traders don't use stop losses, and that could be a part of your trading plan. But within the FTMO challenge, the restraints are very restraintful. Is that a word? The first tip is definitely to use a stop loss. Within the FTMO challenge, you cannot lose more than 5% in any given day, which means if you're trading on a £10,000 account, if you breach £500 lost in one day, that could also be in just drawdown. So let's just say you're in drawdown of £550, you will lose the challenge. So you always need to get out of the challenge. And even if that trade that you was in £550 worth of drawdown swung in your direction and you ended up completing the challenge in one trade like I did, link to that video is down in the description, it doesn't matter because you would have automatically failed because you would have breached that 5%. So to avoid that, you can use lot size calculators, you can use so many different things to help you get an idea of how much you're trading and how much you're risking per trade. And if it goes above and beyond the 5% limit, don't even bother taking the trade. And if it does go wrong, at least you have a stop loss there to close out the trade, assuming you can't always be on the charts. The next tip that I have for you guys is patience, and this doesn't just apply in the FTMO challenge, but it also applies in trading in general. And not really a lot of people speak about this, but in my opinion, this is one of the most fundamental and important things when it comes to trading. This is so important. I cannot preach this enough. A lot of the times traders will get something called FOMO, which is fear of missing out, meaning you'll jump in a trade too early. Maybe it might even break some of your trading plan rules, but you'll jump into it anyway because you have fear of missing out. $5.5 or $6 trillion of money is traded every single day within the financial markets. Even if you miss that one trade, don't worry, because there are going to be plenty more trades that you guys can get in on. So the second one, definitely is to be patient. Now this is sort of an add-on to the patience one. So within the FTMO challenge, even if you're doing the challenge or the verification stage, you have to trade for a minimum of 10 days. And the way they calculate one trading day is if you open and close a position that day. So if I was to open and close a position on the same day, that would be counted as one trading day. So you really have 20 days to complete the challenge. But you also have so much more time than that. You don't have to rush into anything. You have so much time. And I know that a lot of people are impatient. Personally, I'm also quite an impatient person. I was lucky enough to complete it in the 20 days, but you might be more of a patient trader. You don't have to force it so you complete the challenge within 20 days. I did, but just because I did, it doesn't mean you have to. Every trade is different. My trading style, I'm personally slightly more aggressive. That's why I was able to complete it so quickly and in the 20 trading days. But you also have 30 days for the challenge and 60 days for the verification. So chill out, there is no rush. So my next great tip is use good risk management. Normally, I would only advise using 1 to 3% on any given trade, depending on your account size. And for the most part, a 1 to 3% risk to reward or 1 to 3% risk per trade is normally pretty good. But with FTMO, if you're risking 3% on one trade and that goes against you, you then only have 2% buffer within your account to not breach your max daily loss. So my advice for risk management when it comes to trading the FTMO account would be to use 1% or maybe even 2% in any given trade, because you could go on a losing streak, and if you're losing and you're risking 3% per trade, it only takes 4 trades and you're done. So when you're trading the FTMO challenge, now once you get onto a real account, you might want to trade differently, but definitely during the verification and the challenge, only use 1 to 2% per trade, because that means you have more of a chance of staying in the game. And not only that, even if you don't pass the challenge, but you make a little bit of profit and you don't reach your max daily loss or your daily loss limit, you can retake the trade or retake the challenge again for free. So it doesn't matter if you don't make all the profit targets, as long as you have some profit and you don't breach your restrictions on your losses, then you can retake again for free. So those have been my best tips on how you guys can pass the FTMO challenge. Now, just because you use these tips is never guaranteed that you're going to pass your challenge, but using these tips is definitely going to give you an advantage over the rest of the people trying to complete this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you want to be entered into the giveaway for £100, all you're going to have to do is like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're sticking around because there's going to be a lot of great content coming over the next few weeks. I can guarantee that. But thank you all so much for watching. This is Lukey, and I'm signing out. Peace.